Yeah, because it was the day you saw Tyra. I wasn't sick. Sorry, it was the shit with Adam. Hey y'all, I turned it to the white folks. Oh shit, my computer thinks I'm talking to him. I said white folks, and the computer said, huh? Our polls close in 10 minutes. Ken, you got 10 minutes, Ken. No, didn't you learn that already? Whoa. There's some breaking news coming in. Oh, Biden just took New Hampshire. That's only 4 votes though. So it's 133 to 115. It's crazy. All the damn stations have different numbers, unless I just me switching the channel change something. Biden. Oh. They keep giving up all these fucking states that don't fucking matter yet. They can. When that dude comes over there, you take the pick and roll. I'll take the guy on the wing. I don't think. You're not gonna try another game? That is true. If you're winning, you shouldn't get off of that one. Thank you for not letting me get my badges. I'm gonna pass it to somebody else next time. Pass it to a nigga I know only knows the square button. Only slightly washed up. That's ours, dumb nigga. He look like one of our point guards. Fuck that nigga, bro. Chuck thought I was playing. So I figured out why I wasn't able to stop people when they were just coming in the paint. I no. I took my clamps off. I forgot I took clamps off. So every time I try to stay in front of people, there's no such thing, nigga. That bad. Not having clamps is not even an option. I mean, I actually passed it to her. Nigga, I passed it to him, nigga. I'm taking all of it. Hey, all bullshit to the side. Having clamps is helping me with box outs and all that shit now. That's just stupid. They said, "What are you doing?" And it was right after talking some shit about something else. Damn, Ken brought his nigga into me and into Ray. He could have. Well, Ray could have just passed it to me, but he want to do something else. Nigga, true. It's true though. Look, it's so true. Oh, they robbed me of a point. I think he just had one of his family members die. I think it was his dad from the coronavirus.
I thought you was doing something with my bra.
Oh.
No, with my bra.
$11 a month.
You having a
What?
hard time?
Why the fuck is that not? Why is it
It's a
so hard?
regular bra.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Is it hurting?
Definitely.
I left that game I was playing.
What up, Q?
Boom. Fox got a lot of black folks on it. Just throwing that out there, yo.
Yeah.
Damn, Biden won 92% to 5.9% in DC.
Of course.
They're like, we don't want this nigga here anymore. But Trump gonna take Wyoming.
Of course.
Cause they're like, we don't want no niggas here.
All right. Nobody that support niggas.
I'm surprised Bama was such a landslide. I know there's a lot of white folks there, but Oklahoma too, bro. That bothers me a little bit.
White people and Native Americans like Trump.
Native Americans?
Yeah, that's all there is in Oklahoma. Redskins and rednecks.
Well, I guess since my girl is Mexican, I can't like Trump, because then he want her gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't care
Latinos vote
about Trump? Oh, you want to go?
You said you want to go?
Whatever is best for Trump? Hey, real bullshit to the side, if Trump got his way, you wouldn't even like it here in America. If he had his way.
Hey, stop.
But my mom would love for Trump to show up on her front step trying to take you out of her house. So she want to fight Trump. My mom says she retired. She's trying to find anything to do. Yo, this motherfucker might win Nevada. She got some work done in her face. Look at her cheeks when she talks. She got some work done.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she got some work done. Oh, sorry. So Trump's up by 3% in the popular vote.
I remember when
Whoa, how the fuck you do that?
36.
Damn.
Right one.
One of the TV announcers, she was on TV and she was like, "We're approaching the 11 o'clock hour. I mean, clock hour."
Bloody ass girl. She trying to get dick down on election night.
Nah, it wasn't election night. This is like another night.
Yeah, she was probably nice looking too.
The weatherman was smiling like, "Yeah, it's me, nigga."
The weatherman said, "Yeah, if you only knew."
About to introduce my warm front.
Motherfucker thought it was a tsunami on the East Coast before.
We're gonna have to leave and come back. At
We
least
better
we'll count down this time.
Yeah. We better